the video out of Discord into a separate player, I now have 2 audio tabs for Discord.
Excellent. Exactly as planned.
I can adjust the call and the video separately. Wait, no,
everything is proceeding as I had foreseen. Or something.
Was it last week you're like, haha, they reset everything that I had, hooray, ha ha ha, I'm dying.
Yep. But now it's fixed.
That's how.
Maybe. Yeah, it was mostly I had to relog into everything and also reset my audio settings across a whole bunch of applications for some reason. Like when my boss called me on Teams and suddenly I couldn't hear him. Like, I don't know if you can hear me, but just hold on a second. I'm pushing buttons and changing things. Ah, there we go.
Be like that sometimes. I'm not actually confident I remember what we were doing.
Ha!
Success. Did we finally go for the, that's right, we were doing the tribes.
Yeah, we were told that we needed to go murder some fools or something.
We have to climb the mountain and convince them to actually attend the, tribal fight to the death.
Yeah, murder some fools. I'm sure murder will be involved.
Whether we're doing it or not, yeah.
At least one murder. Come on, just let me murder.
There'll probably be a pile of bodies higher than she is. It is amazing for, you know, this like medieval world that's barely surviving. How many people that she can like just kill with no consequences.
Aloy is the consequences. Alright, where the hell are we going? This way, apparently. Oh! Like what, 20 feet in this direction? Yes, here. Wait, are you not? No, you're just some rando.
Very colorful with these rock carvings that they've spent inordinate amount of time doing.
I mean, at least it's not just spikes everywhere. No, too much.
First, like spikes everywhere in a snowy, ice-covered biome.
What's over here? Anything over here? Another path. Okay. And a fire somewhere down there. These guys really could probably use some clothes. They're pretty much just wearing either tattoos or body paint.
Yeah. It's machine oil. It has very good thermal properties.
Yeah, they're barely wearing anything. This guy has a sash and a skirt. At least they have shoes.
There's Cthulhu. What's he looking at?
Something interesting? Nope. I was just hoping he was just throwing rocks at people down there.
It's infested with rebels past like 7 people. like, isn't your tribe filled with archers? They could just pick them off from the mountaintop as they casually walk past.
You would think.
Not so fast. I'm gonna need a little more than that.
Okay, it's not tattoos, I would guess, looking at him. His is all, like, cracked and flaky, so it's probably just paint.
What is this place?
Stonecrest was built as an outpost, back when the clans were still at war. Its purpose was to guard the entrance to the valley, as well as keep watch on what happens below. And for now, that means keeping watch on Regalla's forces. I wish we had enough soldiers to do more than just look on.
Oh, so they probably could start shooting, it's just they figure they'd get overrun if they did.
For all the good it'll do? What's
Wasn't
that
the
supposed to
whole
mean?
point of this place that it's
The
like
bulwark is
super
stored in the building
defensible,
system of
can't be
Arkham.
breached?
Behind it, Tekote believes himself to be invulnerable.
If it's actually manned.
He insists on defying
That's
Hikaru's orders.
fair.
An outlander and a maimed marshal aren't gonna change his mind.
Your chief seems to think differently.
And that is the only reason I am still standing here, talking to you.
What makes you so sure Tekote won't listen to us?
A snake safe in its lair hears nothing but its own rattle.
Come on, is that all you've got for me? Hikaru said you were from the Sky Clan before becoming a marshal. I need to know what you know.
Tekote is a petty, vindictive schemer. If he had any guts, he would have gone after Hikaru long ago. But instead, he covets the chiefdom from behind the bulwark, biding his time, hoping that his foes will weaken one another. Is that enough for you?
For now. Why do you think Regalla's forces are driving machines through the valley?
We've heard similar reports from across the clan lands. The rebels are gathering machines from the wilds, but whatever control they have over them doesn't seem to last. So they herd them
Never
together.
does.
Something else happens there. Something that makes their control permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Ride with two phases.
Don't know about that. It's worse. We've heard rumors that the rebels are scouting larger machines.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Let's
Yeah,
hope
he's just
Regalla's
like,
right then, too.
those are words. You seem confident.
You were at the embassy.
I was.
I'm sorry about the other marshals.
Their deaths will not go unpunished.
You're still healing.
I will never heal. But that won't stop me from cracking any skulls that need it.
Good thing you're on my side then.
He's grouchy.
What makes the
He has a
Brotherhood so
right to be
good?
grouchy. Oh, it's Couch
These are
again.
massive boulders.
Hello.
It's always
Impervious to
Couch.
Oh, hi.
massive assault. No army or machine has
How
ever
are you folks
penetrated it.
tonight?
I am the only thing that can
Excellent.
withstand
Not bad.
That's good.
We're done talking, that is.
I'm eating my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Efficient.
So, what's the plan?
The bulwark is to the southwest. So undoubtedly we'll have to cross paths with Regalla's troops along the way. We'll either have to fight our way through, or find a way to sneak past unnoticed.
Sneak. No
Neither
one does
will
that.
be easy.
Yeah, that
Where is it?
Let's sneak across on notice, but only about halfway, so we're right in the middle when they spot us.
so I have not finished this game yet, but I kind of looked up the plot anyway because like it just kind of stopped engaging me about halfway through.
We're
But,
probably only
like,
halfway through anyway.
I do
Story-wise, at least.
I do like the game, or I do like that the game is basically like a greatest hits of the West Coast national parks, which is great.
Yeah, that's fair. Some of this might be more impactful to me if I was familiar with the West Coast at all, but
Yeah, it's like I've actually been to Zion and Yosemite, so both of these are just kind of like, yeah, this is great. Like Zion in particular was done very well. Like they even got Angel Landing in there, even though it didn't have a trail on it, but like you could still go up there. Like that was cool.
Who's wine?
What?
Oh, people are yelling at me. I'm trying to figure out who, though. Oh, it's just you. Just rumor lady. Okay, I thought you were someone important.
What you've done for my people is known throughout the Clanlands, Easterner. I'd like to help you if I can, lending you my eyes and ears. Nothing happens in this area without me knowing about it. In fact, I should tell you. They say you're a skilled fighter, Outlander. But I wonder how well you'd do against Areo, one of our combat trainers at the Bulwark.
Pretty sure I can hold my own, but there's always room to learn.
Well said. Pay Areo a visit if you can.
Maybe I will.
Greetings, champion.
There's another thing I'll probably never do.
you want to play Machine Strike?
I wouldn't.
Come on.
To knock the respect of blade and the strength of the fighter who wields it. No good as anyone.
So beat them into submission.
Well, lucky for us, we're both good fighters, but let's hope it won't come to that. So this whole valley is the Sky Clan's territory?
Yes. The clan has defended it for generations.
Against who?
You should see if you could climb up Yosemite or Half Dome.
Even the Karja.
That would be cool.
If you want a history lesson,
I have no idea where that would be.
It's in Yosemite National Park, which is like the area you're in. It's like the most famous mountain mountain climbing route in, well, at least the United States. Like I don't know about the world, but it's incredibly famous.
Oh, yep. You all have to die.
Wait, it's not Half Dome. It's El Capitan.
That one I think I've heard of.
That sounds more familiar. Okay.
Yeah,
You
Half
might
Dome
have
is
to
like
die too.
Half Dome is the more difficult one. I am playing some Warframe.
And no one even noticed.
I mean, they had like no. Yeah, I mean they had no line of sight, but they just don't care at all.
There goes Jim screaming again. Bet he stubbed his toe. Must have been the wind.
What?
I don't think if Forbidden West has any other national parks. Like it should have Lassen. It is like technically covered in the area, but like it's kind of a lesser known park, so I don't think they probably forgot to include it.
Or there's nothing left of it.
I mean, it's a volcano. It should still be there.
I don't know if they ever established canonically how much time has actually passed.
It's been 1,000 years, like exactly.
Okay, there was a whole plot point in the first game with the Yellowstone super volcano started to erupt, so they had to like tamper with it. So there was a lot of like geoengineering and stuff going on even before the fall.
Well, that was easy.
No,
I thought Shield Guy would be hard.
I've gone out of my way to avoid looking stuff up for this game because we're slowly trudging through it.
Okay, so you guys are like you haven't looked it up. You're just experiencing it. Like,
Yep.
Did you play through the first one though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it should have. I think it was stated in there, like exactly what year it was.
Not, actually, I think it's been in. It's probably been in some of the tech logs, but I don't remember offhand.
Yeah, I think that's where it was stated.
Easy to have a full sense of safety there. More rebels in the clearing. Take the lead.
But yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous game. Like I did think it was damn good looking.
Yeah, the first one was really impressive for the PS4 as well, compared to a lot of the games that came out at the same time.
Oh yeah, no, it still holds up like incredibly well today. So.
Stealth mode.
Any sign of the enemy?
Nope, nothing at all, apparently.
Don't mind these sounds of the glowing red lights. That was behind the helmet.
Yes, it was, and I'm a little mad it didn't count.
Yeah, the
Hey.
hitboxes for enemy heads are a little...
I can't see!
Yeah, as much as I love like the world building and just like the models and graphics and everything for the whole game, the one thing that always turned me off of it was like the character writing. Like Aloy is just kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
She also has reasons for it, though, so...
Yeah, I don't know, I suppose it's just, I would appreciate it if my main character was slightly likable.
I think a lot of it comes down to, as she learns more that nobody else knows, she doesn't have the time to explain to them the 600 paragraphs of unbelievable shattering bullshit.
God damn it.
Believe that they trust her.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to enter your forbidden sanctuary and rip parts out of it. And I can't explain to you why, because it would take way too long. Would you have to let me? No. I'm gonna do it anyway, so shut up.
You guys are at the point in the game though where you've reconstructed. Yeah, you must be at that point because you're here. You've reconstructed Gaia, and she's like started explaining to Aloy's friends like what the hell is going on.
Yes.
So, like at this point, she doesn't have an excuse to be an ass. Like her friends should know.
She's not really being an ass to her friends, though. It's to the new people she meets.
Out in the wild that are like, I can't let you do that because God says no, and she's like, everyone will literally die. Yeah, but I want this tournament to go off. Like, did you miss the part where I said everyone will die? Like, yeah, but that's later's problem. And she's at least not enough of an ass to be like, well, I guess I'll do your shit for you, but I told you it was a terrible idea. Some key story points you get the option of what kind of response you give. Which I think changes a lot of that. Blue meat.
My favorite. Is that anything good? Why?
I just remembered what I put in these potatoes because this is delicious.
Back at Stonecrest, you said the rebels have been moving through here for days. By the time Tekotteh realizes he's outmatched, this entire valley might be overrun.
If not for the sake of the rest of the clan, I would welcome that day. To see his pride ruined.
Okay, well, maybe we can change his mind.
We'd sooner move mountains.
Aloy, come on, let's just kill this guy and not care.
I'm the new chieftain and I say you have to go to the tournament. Also, I resign.
Okay, there's literally nothing here.
You'd think otherwise with all the torches and candles.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this looks important. Nope.
It's those magic machine oils. Burns for weeks. They're called ancient ruins that have like 700 lit candles inside.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I mean, at least with the Nora ones, you know, the elders all actually go in there regularly, but damn, that has to use up so much wax.
Yep. You know, that fancy machine wax. Huh.
You there! A marshal requests an audience with your clan commander.
I didn't know there were any marshals left. We defend the path to the mountain.
Where the wings of the Ten shall find us.
All right, Marshal. I'll send the lift for you.
I don't know if it's a very good passcode if you have to scream it from across the valley.
Yeah.
How would anyone ever figure out the passcode?
Hmm? What's this?
You meet with Dakota. I'll do the talking.
Is this just a landslide covering, like, a Titan or something?
Gotta be something going on there. It looks like it was just rusty beams or something, but it was hard to tell for sure.
Back again.
So this was home.
A long time ago. Come on.
Oh yes, you're that guy that I'm not going to talk to.
What's he doing with an Outlander? No, these are super isolated, aren't they?
They're like the most isolated of all of the Tanakh clans, so.
Yeah.
Anything good? Hold on, we're shopping. Now these all look horrible. Yeah. They actually have decent stats. I haven't really been paying attention to what... Not really. I guess mine's fully upgraded, though. Maybe one day.
Well,
Gaia herself will be like, oh, I 3D printed you like the most powerful super armor in the world, and you're like, eh.
Spectacle.
reminds me of where I grew up. I never decided which was worse.
Actually, that's kind of the sort of thing I'm holding out for, so... So I think this is, like... just the remnants of,
Is that a sneeze?
I think so. Oh. Down this impassable barrier.
You know, it's frozen. They just spray it with water to, like... That might actually work.
Let us in.
No
Well?
questions asked. It just backs off. Oh my god.
Are they playing machine? Am I going to have to play Machine Strike?
The plot
Is this going to be enforced
That's
that
gonna
I?
suck.
Oh my god! I'm going to have to duel him
Returns.
in Machine Strike
Your chief has demanded an immediate
for
defense
chiefdom.
challengers to the Cool Root. We're here to make sure yours
Really glad I never finished this game now.
on their way to the grove.
I
Because like the one time I had to play Machine Strike for a quest in like Zion National Park was like that was enough. I'm done. I just this is just bullshit chess.
At the embassy. She fought honorably.
I mean, not really, but like I don't know. It was just like infuriating. Like I got in this game to stab robots.
Just as I have the sense now.
And sometimes people.
Keep our challengers here. If they must fight, then they will fight here, defending our walls, our clan.
That wall won't protect you. Not from the machines Regala controls.
It's robot Pokemon. That's what it is.
Doorstep.
Mixed with chess.
That's why I've been avoiding it so I don't get sucked in.
That the bulwark has withstood. The blood shed upon stone.
I know it wasn't meant to be used as a coward's shield.
Ooh.
You were a great warrior once. But that was then. You tell Hekarro, with all due respect, that we will keep our challengers here for as long as we are safe behind the bulwark.
I told you, words are useless with his kind.
So all we have to do is destroy the bulwark.
It won't be easy with all his men above. Are you even listening?
Oh, she's literally going to do that.
As we are safe behind the bulwark.
She's gonna bring it down.
I need to get a closer look at that.
How many civilian casualties will this involve? We could kill the leader, or we could kill and maim how many hundreds of women and children.
I mean, even if no one gets hurt, you destroyed the wall that protects them all.
Yeah, like this will have ramifications for like generations. Countless are probably going to die.
Well, maybe they should have listened to me.
Beaten already, Outlander.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Although
Fuck
I
you.
missed a lot of what the guy was saying, but they made it out to sound like
That lift seemed like it was a lot taller before.
Okay, so like, what are you trying to get from these people? Like, what do you need from them?
they have to attend the challenge to choose a new marshal. The reason we're doing this is because the king of their tribe refuses to let us access the thing that's literally underneath his throne without doing a favor for him.
Okay, so like, I think the route with less casualties would actually just be to assault the throne room.
Yeah.
Other than destroy the bulwark.
He's also the greatest fighter of the Tanakh tribe. But
I think I could take him.
You're the protagonist. It doesn't matter.
Time to scan the wall.
I think it would be easier to just kill Tekote here, though. I think that would cause less devastation and loss of life than killing the actual chief of the Tanakh. Now, where was I going?
The one who united the four tribes, yeah.
Time to scan the wall.
Oh.
As the entire valley descends into civil war.
Just what I thought. There's something metal in there.
That's not going to do a lot for you.
With the scan. I need to get closer. How? I might be able to climb up on the left side of the wall, near that waterfall.
Yeah, it's very much like a political chess game, though, where Aloy just wants to fix the shit that's broken, all of the entire planet.
Yeah.
But like, she can't let the Tanakh fall apart because they're actively combating all the rebels, which know enough about what's going on to mess with the machines, which could actively undermine what she's trying to do. So she ends up with this weird situation where she has to like help certain groups just enough for them to not backfire. Oh, this isn't as secure as it looked from the front at all. Full of holes.
And destroying their bulwark, that's not messing with them. That's fine.
No. Better scan that tank again.
They mentioned on the way in.
Oh, that's what it was. It was an actual tank.
Power core. I'll bet if I blew it up.
Wow, that's some long-lasting batteries.
I was at 43% energy.
Yes. After a millennia.
Yeah, but if they're this confident in the bulwark being impenetrable and it just has like full-on caverns inside of it, it's not as secure as I think it is in the first place.
Yeah.
The tank was made by Nintendo. The battery lasted that long. Like
that is probably the most unbelievable part about the entire Horizon series is that like everything is so goddamn well made.
Oh yeah, it's all still working.
Like I can understand in some part, like once they were like, oh shit, we have to future-proof this like to oblivion. I understand the cauldrons and all of that stuff working.
But there's so many consumer electronics that made it.
Like street signs and like the buildings and the
like random ass cell phones.
Yeah, the regular focuses, like they weren't made to last forever. In fact, if anything, if capitalism was real, they were made to fall apart within like 5 years, so you'd have to buy a new one.
Yeah.
But like the batteries are still charged and all the solar panels still work, and I mean like work is subjective. They fall apart in the first use half the time, but they're
like
also 500 generations past their expected life.
Wait, where is he? Oh, is he still down there? Did I just walk past him? Yes.
Or more likely in the first place, when the whole swarm went rogue, that they're like, we can't hack them, they're impenetrable. It's too perfect, they're indestructible. It's like, really? You didn't cut any corners in manufacturing anywhere? That's not how business works.
Like a rat. What in the name of the 10 have you been up to?
Dakote said he wouldn't send his challengers as long as they're safe behind the bulwark, right?
Don't remind me.
So, we take it down.
Did you hit your head on the way down here?
I'm serious. There's something from the old world stuck in there, and it has a power cell.
He doesn't know what that is.
Just penetrate the first layer of rock and metal.
Even if what you're saying is true, it would take a cannon to do that.
He doesn't know what a power cell is. Why is he suddenly agree? Okay.
I think they do because the Oseram know enough about what the parts are, not how they work.
Hekarro ordered you to help me. You gonna defy him like that arrogant shit up there?
Compare him to the guy he hates.
That was an unkind comparison.
The rebels might have made camp northeast of here.
And then what? The two of us go up against all of them?
Sure.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you may lack sense, but you don't lack courage.
Keep seeing his name as Kotaku.
Back there, with Dakote, it seemed like there's bad blood between you two.
He's my brother.
If we make it through this plan of yours, perhaps I'll tell you.
I'll hold you to that.
You better not die before I get my dose of lore.
We're getting close to where we saw the rebels.
That's not healing. Damn. I should have restocked my healing while I was in the bulwark.
All you have is these useless rocks.
I have so many useless rocks.
Well, it looks like the rebels just got a lot more.
What's that sound? It's Aloy walking with 74 rocks in her pocket.
Move out.
Oh. I feel like they've really reduced the efficiency of it by adding like all the sticks that are crudely lashed together, but
I'm not sure those are going to stay on it for very long. Well, maybe.
or maybe don't make them all spiky if they're gonna shift around that much. That guy's like one bad slip away from impaling himself.
Yep.
Your cannon, and that thing has him. This won't be easy to take down, especially with this.
Can we just steal it?
You focus on the others.
I'll follow you
just detour into a cauldron all of a sudden.
Solid.
Maybe I should see if there's anything I can use to take that thing down.
This guy's not gonna live long.
Load up, squad. Soon we march. The Sky Clan will fall.
I thought he went into combat mode for a second.
Well, hold on, I need to pick these flowers. Okay.
Oh, whole ice tank.
Yep. There's
Couple barrels.
chill water. Is this? Let me guess. This is weak to chill water. Yep, weak to frost. How convenient.
Level 35. Detachable. Oh right, you have tear arrows now.
Yep. Plasma cat. 2 of them? 1 on each side? Okay.
Anyway, I need to get some sleep, but it was nice checking in and talking for a bit.
Best of luck to you. Hope things are a little better.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This last week has been just well, let's see if it gets better this week.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Anyway, see you later.
Alright. Bye-bye. Usable.
Oh, blow the cannons off and shoot it.
Yep. I don't think I can get to whatever these are.
I guess it depends on how good the tear arrows are. So you tried them on something and there was like 2 shots that blew the stuff off.
Well, yes, but I mean, that's like where the whole like rig on top is.
Alright, I forgot about that. Looks like you can shoot it in through behind the shoulder there, though.
Maybe?
I guess it depends on how big the rig is. Or you could knock it off. That's a whole thing in the trailer.
Amplifying sack? How many cannons do you need?
Well, that certainly is a offensive machine.
Well, that is covered in things. What should we worry about? I'm thinking maybe the big gun on top of the tusks.
Unless you want to try and pick some of the people off real quick first. But, I mean, honestly, just go for the big explosion, maybe.
Wait, does it... Wait, maybe it doesn't have the big cannon on top.
Oh, because it has the platform. Maybe.
Okay, well that narrows it down a little. Oh!
That's support beam. That makes sense. Yeah,
Okay.
that was part of the trailer was she
Okay, we got one of those. We got anything else good? Oh, more things. I really don't have good weapons equipped for this, though. Do we have anything icy? Oh, I hate these.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else icy?
The inaccuracy doesn't really matter so much on this one, but
True. You know, maybe it doesn't matter simply because I'll just trigger the frost with these things. That over there.
That ballista could do some damage.
opening the salvo. I like how their camp is like just like surrounded with these unstable supports and.
More? No, that's
Guy
just
guy right beside you.
Yep.
Good thing he had like 30 seconds to say something and didn't. Are there like many other people? There's not. More logs.
Yeah, there's a guy behind them, but I can't. It won't let me tag those guys. There's like 2 people left.
So, yeah,
And these suspicious goats.
Yeah, or suspicious goats. Not even goats at all.
I don't trust it.
Who is way down there?
You looking this way?
Red.
Why am I out here?
Just to suffer.
Alright, we got one more guy around here somewhere? Yeah.
Rebel soldier, level 20. What is that thing?
Soon Regala will make it.
Well, I believe that's... Wait, somebody else? Okay, you guys were not here. That's not fair.
They find a body? The combat music started up and they were at a full sprint. I might want to save some of those for in combat in case you need it. Or not.
Well, I've got some,
I mean, you're sending it to your stash, though, so...
Yeah, that was just enough to fill up my storage. I get like 2 or 3 every time I harvest these.
You've been at 14 out of 14 for a while, though.
No, it's, I've got 22 in reserve that aren't in my pouch that I can transfer into the pouch. But I didn't have those 22 filled up. That's what I was restocking. Now it's finally full, and half of what I gathered went into the stash.
Okay. So it's your backup pouch.
Yes. So maybe I should just...
shoot the whole thing off from the start.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Wow, that's such slow crafting. Ow. It just brought it down on itself, okay. You're faster than I thought.
Also has a very long combo attack. Uh-oh.
I keep missing! On target!
I'll strike her down!
Wow, that...
Did that not... That did. I thought he would be close
Holy
enough.
shit, you almost died again.
Yeah, that kind of
18
sucked.
out of 440? I think it threw a rock at you and set the thing off.
What the hell was that?
Like, oh, there's a chest there. We're gonna have to get some arrows in on that thing. Opponent removed. Component removed. Component removed. Maybe explosive? It's possible that the logs aren't being treated as a component.
Ah, god damn it.
You do have the stealth mode if you need it, as like if you get almost completely dead again. Holy shit! It's like fighting a Snapjaw all over again. Or Thunderjaw.
Used it all up.
Well. Whiff. I still think that might be your best bet, is just flanking
Just
off all
strip
the
it
parts.
bit by bit, as usual. Ah, damn it.
Oh, you still tore off some plates. I don't know if that'll help in the slightest. Oh, that took something off. I think part of the actual wooden part fell apart.
Ah, missed. I'm glad I have a lot of these parts. These arrows are expensive.
What is the red fog coming? Oh, that's the buff gas. Why does this machine need an AoE buff for other machines? That's like so needless. Try the blast trip wires as well. Is that an AoE EMP?
Probably, the way things are go- Who the fuck?
Did a lot of something. Oh, there goes the. Jeez.
Okay, finally, these are paying off.
I mean, blowing up that sack underneath probably did a lot. It's weak to fire, but that's still destroying it. Jeez.
So, load that cannon.
That's a good spot for a level up.
That's why I couldn't shoot the cannon off. This is specifically... That was the whole goal of this.
I may be maimed, but I've still got a strong back.
Okay. Whatever makes you happy, man.
After you.
Well, none of that went according to plan, but...
Well, them spawning in like 5 more soldiers out of nowhere didn't help.
Yeah, it did kind of throw off my groove.
There were a couple chests around the place. I think it might
Yeah.
be so that if they all die, it just spawns more.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of suspecting, is like, oh, they're just not going to let me do this, are they?
Thing will do the job.
No, soon enough.
Did it just, like, drop chill water as it was going?
I think when you blew up the thing underneath it, it like jettisoned a whole bunch of stuff. You know, when it exploded like 5 times?
It's just they're very widely scattered, these chill water capsules.
It might also have been one from one of those stashes that blew up but didn't like shatter the canisters. It just.
Oh, I never even bothered using the ballista.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh well.
We probably should have opened with that.
I don't know if the angle was right for it, but... Or maybe... That's a lot of chill water.
Purge water.
Purge water, oh.
That makes sense.
Where were you seeing a chest? Ah.
Need to focus, Viv.
Oh boy, sludge and keys.
Blast paste.
Oh, I guess I could have also stayed off the ground. That's not the button. What? Oh, double jump. That's the button.
That's true. It did have a bunch of like shockwave type stuff.
I just decided to not be near it when it was doing most of those. Unfortunately, I also decided to be near the chill water I was trying to lure it to.
Yeah. Yeah, when you went to 30 health and then you recovered and got hit a second time, went to 18 back to back, I was just like, oh, this is not going well.
Yeah, I mean, the second one was probably, like, entirely because I was already frozen. So I was taking extra damage from the second hit, but I'm amazed I survived that. I was hitting the heal button a whole lot.
Good job making their second really big combat exclusive machine feel terrifying. The Thunderjaws were the same way when they first introduced them. I was like, hey, it's a dinosaur, and then it turns and like 6 cannons pop out of nowhere and some drones start flying out of it. You're just like, oh.
Yeah. Frostclaw site. Oh no. Is that what I remember?
It should be. The bears.
I wonder how much snow is gonna pile up.
Yeah, that should be the grizzly bears.
Oh, they were such a pain. Where are you going? To see if things are as bad as I think. Yep. Yep. It's them.
Yep.
Well, we'll just...
Well, your guy has a cannon strapped to his back right now, so...
Which he probably won't use.
Or drop.
I don't think I hit that one on our way. Wait. Oh. Really? You just gonna stay there? Just because I jumped the river?
Doesn't want the gun to get wet. I like how they're all like, oh, the rebels, they've taken the valley. There's an innumerable number of them. We can't possibly hope to win against these numbers, and it's like...
Bet.
Groups of 2 or 3 here and there with the occasional machine. Our warriors will stay safe behind the wall.
Okay, it was letting me have more before. Oh, wait, yeah, there we go. Now it is.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
That was weird. It was sending them to my stash just a minute ago.
Maybe fruit that looked like the medicine berries, but wasn't?
I guess. Alright, let's... Right over here.
Safe behind this wall? Please tell me we warned the guys in the guard tunnel before we...
I don't think so. I mean, he hasn't been back up since we've decided to do this.
Here it is. But you don't just need a cannon. You need a miracle.
Coming right up. Okay. Gotta blast away some rocks. Doesn't expose the power cell. It's working!
Okay, so they have some warning.
This isn't gonna work.
Well, isn't this impressive? 2 children playing siege. I hope they haven't hurt the bulwark's feelings. Come now, stop embarrassing yourselves. And leave this poor mountain alone.
This is your last chance, Chakotay. You can still answer Hikaru's call.
This is your last chance. You have it backwards.
Isn't that the spot directly above the tank?
And take this cripple with you.
Can I just shoot him? Oh, damn.
Maybe not stand there.
What have you done?
Can't hide behind the wall anymore, Chakotay. Now you have to join Hikaru.
Never. Never. We will rebuild it. Immediately. You are not safe. The bulwark couldn't protect you from a single cannon, let alone an army of machines. The only pathway to safety is to unite against Regalo with your chief. You decreed that no challengers would be sent, while the clan remains safe behind the bulwark. So send them now. Unless your word means nothing. Send them. I didn't hear you. Send the challengers.
I look forward to seeing the Sky Clan's colors in the arena.
Well, somehow I don't think anybody died there,
Nicely done, Marshal.
except a bunch of rebels.
What's gonna happen to this place?
They'll have to live without their wall. But that's better than living apart from the tribe, as pawns in Tekote's foolish schemes.
I mean, that seems like a kill box you just funnel people through.
Yeah. Or they just build a wall themselves. It just won't be as sturdy.
Yeah.
I'll take my leave then.
Or they get the Karja in here with their, you know, actual masonry skills and build a real wall that isn't full of holes and power cells.
Well, isn't most of that actually the Oseram?
I don't think so. The Oseram have metalworking, but the Karja are the ones that have stoneworking.
Okay.
That's why they have all the, like, actual towers and walls and cities, and the Oseram live in
Maybe I
camps.
should go up there.
But
see
with,
if everyone's
like,
all right.
lots of weapons.
And find this chaplain.
I guess it's just the fancy things like the elevators that the Oseram do for them.
Back out.
Yeah, they do the chains and the wrought iron fences and all that stuff. Yeah, the Oseram make things, but the Karja build things.
I think we have 6 more skill points? If I'm reading that right?
Yeah. Although you're in the territory of things taking 2 and 3 points apiece now, so it's not...
Yeah, still.
Health. They're all using heavy weapons. Seems like a very passive tree. It affects.
It also passive, but also really powerful as soon as I start getting some more cauldron stuff.
Yeah.
Like, probably best to leave it for now because there's not a whole lot I can override, but later on, that's going to be like the thing to pump points into, I think.
You gotta find a Valor Surge that you like, because you don't use the stealth one hardly at all.
Yeah, true.
That one might be okay. The spear one in the middle?
Radial Blast?
EMP. I don't know what all options you have, but like that one is really powerful when you're like just walking into the middle and just be like, I want you dead, and you skewer him to the heart, but like it's not good during combat, so you don't use it very much.
Yeah. Well, I will say, I think every single time I have activated that surge, except maybe once, has been by accident. By hitting the wrong button when I'm trying to craft ammo.
Depending on how long that shield lasts, that could be a good one.
Health recovery.
Health recovered per hit?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I mean, lore-wise, I have no idea, but
vampirism.
She has mastered the art of putting berries on the end of each arrow that she just bites as she's knocking the arrow.
As it cuts her finger, it just rubs berry paste into the wound.
Yes.
Yeah, that one might not be bad if you just get in an oh shit situation that you just need like a couple hundred extra health. But again, you'd have to remember to actually use it. Oh, that would not be bad either if you're trying to like...
I tend to be wounded quite a bit. Sure, why
Oh,
not? How do I...
Oh, you're missing a point.
To, yeah, get it to level 2.
Yeah. Yeah, just
But
add, like,
I
an
still
extra
have it
250
equipped.
health with... Yeah, maybe.
250 actually isn't all that much, is it? Maybe I should just put the, Stealth Stalker back on for right now.
Oh, actually, you should do that before combat, while you're already invisible. Range
Stealth?
damage versus unaware targets 50%.
Oh.
So, like, when you're lining up that first arrow before you even engage in combat,
True.
where you have all the time in the world to make the perfect lined up shot. Or if you have something
Now I just have to remember how to Valor Surge. R1. Okay.
Because if it gives you critical strike with melee of 200%, that'd be great for your opening silent strike on a machine that's walking by as well.
Yeah, that might outright kill some of the bigger ones,
medium
even.
ones, yeah.
That I normally couldn't. Okay, so now I guess.
I didn't realize it gave you that much of a boost.
Oh,
like
there's actually a.
I like how it takes you through the gate and not through the giant hole you just made.
Can I go through the giant hole? Let's find out.
It looks like you should be able to. I like how it's snowed over already. Not just a crumbly, unstable wreck.
Oh, look. There's even a convenient grapple point. Hi, how's your wall?
Doesn't even... You've tried. Did you hear her?
I've made quite an impression for an Outlander. Yeah, I did just take down your wall by myself.
Yeah, I feel like if they weren't aware it was full of holes.
Are you Chaplain Jera? Kotallo said I should talk to you, to see if you need help.
Bold move, Wallbreaker, burying Tekote's pride beneath the bulwark's rubble.
I don't think anybody liked that guy.
At ease. Many in the clan agree with you, and Marshal Kotallo was right to send you to me. There is something you can help with.
And also the point the Marshal made where, like, your wall fell apart from one cannon.
It was a legitimate... I don't think we even really hit the tank. It looked like we were just breaking the rock and the whole thing slid.
I think the rocks that were in front of the tank broke away, and she had a shot lined up on the tank, and that's why she was like last chance.
Soldiers are serving no one out there. If, however, they were to return by request of Hekaro's champion, Tekote wouldn't have the backing to deny them, especially when their chaplain supports their return.
Tell a few soldiers to come home and give Tekote another black eye? Sounds easy enough.
Go to the cold rushes, a long stretch to the west. The watchtower stands beside the falls. Speak to Kiva there, the squad's leader. Good luck.
Can you fell Regala as easily as the bulwark, Outlander?
How many times are you gonna say that? Like, tell you what, you make Regala stand still and give me a pulse cannon, and yeah.
Let's see if we can go in the basement.
All the warriors die horribly because they all gather in one place and the rebels flock.
I wasn't even planning on watching. I just wanted to go in the basement.
Couldn't they have just, like, skipped all this and just had their, like, rebel marshal choosing ceremony in the bulwark?
You mean all the other clans send their people to the Sky Clan? That would probably give Sky Clan way too much political power.
She's with us.
And you're basically admitting that you can't enforce your will over the Sky Clan chieftain. And so nobody will listen to you. So, no, for political reasons, no.
Yeah, they did establish all the times that it's very much like might makes right kind of system.
Yep.
The cold route should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's and Ether.
Outlander, the chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
And what if we just don't?
What if we just go and do the thing right here? He's not even watching.
This must lead to the arena.
What would be inside of a museum that uses as an arena?
It's another part of the ruins, turned into a fighting ring.
Whoa.
Oh, what? This is huge.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh.
Martial armor.
Okay, that might actually be cool. Let me check that out.
I mean, half their armor is just like body paint, but...
Yeah, but I'm curious what it will actually...
Oh, it's purple.
That looks nothing like anything they wear, but okay.
A lot of fur and a weird headpiece. Heavy weapons up, silent. Oh, stealth tear. +1? What does that mean?
Like how much rank of it adds. I don't know what the exact equivalent of it is, but it syncs in with
Wait.
It applies like the same.
You can equip the armor, but not the look.
Yes, you can.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Like I could just.
I see. I didn't realize that you were able to fashion escape your way through. What in the world? It's like an entire. Well, like reminds me of those satellite dishes. Like
But yes, I was wearing this one because it's basically what's left of the hyper advanced armor you had after the batteries all ran out.
Makes sense. Yeah, that one at least makes sense. The whole like, whoops, I forgot how overrides work doesn't quite pan out so much.
But
I forgot that you had the stupid one.
Yeah.
I do like farming me some rice on the fields and weaving. So what you currently have now is what? Concentration regen and potent medicine?
Yeah. Which I think the concentration regen is actually really good. And that might be why I haven't.
So you gain a weakness to electric, better resistance to corruption?
I think so, yeah.
Better impact defense? Heavy weapons, stealth tear, low HP regen. Although those stats would go up higher, because that's like the stats right now are comparable at level 0 upgrade to your level 2 upgrade.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to screw with it right now. Interesting, but not actually anything I feel like using. So what was this?
Are we all set at the watchtower?
Yes. Scorpion Squad secured the weapon.
Good.
What? Why are there towers down there? Like they're ruins, right? Yeah.
Well, I wonder if this was like an outdoor display of some sort of statuary sort of thing.
Three giant spikes. How much? Oh wait, no. The walls are like torn away, aren't they?
Yeah. But it's just these. Well, these are all supported with pillars, so maybe these here weren't part of the original structure.
No,
These
I
points that I'm standing on.
I think they were. I think the floor caved in, and those things in the middle were support columns.
Oh, so we're just kind of looking at the basement.
Yeah.
Or something.
It might have been a round part of the museum, but the roof fell in and the middle floor fell in. Which would imply something very large was here.
Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heal. Literally.
Kotallo helped.
Yes. Tekote reprimanded for all the clan to see. Both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regalla will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours.
Didn't I already?
Kotallo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regalla means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join
Why?
the defenders there.
You could drive a whole bunch of machines straight through the throne room.
Yeah, but not the really big ones. The walls are just.
Once the cool route begins, you must.
Do they have any flying machines yet?
I don't know. We didn't know they had elephants either.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think we've seen any flying machines in there.
We didn't see any elephants either until just now.
Yeah, but the elephants also wouldn't fit.
They would just plow right through the walls and you know it.
Maybe. I mean, it wasn't plowing right through, you know, the not that stable looking structures that were all around it, so.
Only the parts that were supposed to break.
Part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice.
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
Maybe this was like a holo theater.
I can see that.
What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong.
See, if I was Regalla, I would assault the trail with machines and then send an elite, like, hit squad through the other side.
While they're focused on the machines.
Yeah, like, that seems the really obvious thing, but...
Let's get this up.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this...
I don't think I want to strike as true as the 10. I think they were, kinda overhyped.
Literally propaganda.
Yeah. This was basically like a Confederate Civil War museum.
And then Regalla just doesn't show up and they're all like, well. And it turns out she attacked all of their clans while they were gone. I can see that too.
Wow, you got here fast.
Easterner. Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regalla, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
If only you had one.
For Regalla's troops, if I were you.
We already humiliated him enough. I don't think we need to antagonize him anymore.
I don't know. It's kind of fun, though.
Hekarro's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
But we must hold. And look, we are not alone in this fight.
What? Oh, yeah, I guess you probably should make stuff. Yeah, I could totally see this game doing the thing where, like, Regala's gonna attack. She's totally gonna attack us, and it's like, yeah, while all your best warriors and chieftains and marshals were here, you lost all of your homes.
That would also be a good strategy.
Bulwark is gone, the desert camp is gone, they're all occupied now.
Even just taking one of them out completely would be a hell of a blow.
Yep.
Are you dead? No, you're just random soldier.
That would really mess up their whole, like, the four clans, you know, work with each other, and it's like, well, only we got obliterated.
Uh-huh.
What were the rest of you doing? Who's gonna make this up to us? Yeah, okay, explosive barrels, I see. I don't know if they're explosive, but yeah, these are all destructible. Like,
They definitely look like it.
you might even be able to break them, but I wouldn't because there's an explosive barrel right behind it.
Anyway, where was I going?
I have no idea.
I guess up the ladder. Wait, what was that? Oh.
Necessary.
It was distracting.
Focus on the machine.
Be like the
Take them down.
is it Rock Lee where he takes off the weights?
Forces become
Suddenly drop 75 rocks and
No,
start
you're-
just...
You're thinking too small. End of game. You drop 800 rocks. Whoever you think is the final boss, like,
I just start flash stepping all around them with the spear. Fire the arrow, disappear, reappear behind them, firing another arrow before the first one is landed. Then suddenly appear, like, at their side, spear through their throat as the arrows hit.
Oh, we have machines dragging. What?
Well, I don't think the marshals fight each other. They fight the machines.
But it's like 3 machines tied to a rock.
Well, they probably let them off the rock for the fight.
I mean, I would assume, but
Release the quarry.
Oh, hey, Silver, I didn't notice you were there. I haven't been watching chat. But yes, I like my bouncy talk thing, too.
All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from
oh, you'll have to tab back over here. Never mind.
Did it turn black on you?
For a while, until I mentioned it, and then it stopped immediately.
Ah.
As it does. Oh, everyone does it.
I guess they just watch and see who has the coolest moves.
Or who comes out alive.
Coolest move, who comes out alive, who perhaps dramatically saves someone else from dying during it. You know, maybe it's not all about, you know, who's the greatest individual warrior. Ooh.
Hold them back. Defend the Kulrut.
These lasers. Oh, wow. The fire does a lot of damage when you build it up. Jeez.
Ow. Yeah, I'm trying to just spread the debuffer. Whoa, what the? That was out of nowhere.
You got hit 4 times. You were already at half health when you took the second volley.
Oops.
I just didn't have time. Like, I saw your health drop once, twice, 3 times, and I was like, oh, gone. Oh, wow, you have 200 shots in this thing?
Keep firing, Aloy!
A big thing coming in. Wow, that does not like fire. Okay. 80 shots to go. 50. Out of ammo.
Oh, I can't jump down. Okay. Oh, I have more.
Maybe you should have taken that heavy weapon proficiency armor.
Yeah, I'm kinda...
I hadn't considered that they'd given you an armor that boosts heavy weapons, and then might actually give you heavy weapons. Those things don't like fire at all.
Especially don't like being shot in the side.
Rafters. Out of ammo. And one more for good measure.
Wait, is that it? Was that their attack?
Well, then the cutscene will hit it, and then it'll be like, oh my god, 400 elephants rolling over the hill. Or like you said, we're behind.
That was way too easy.
It's just the fast ones.
Oh no. Is it the worm, the like sandworm burrower ones?
Why would you go down there?
To help in the arena? Yep. Oh. Wait, was that... Did that explode?
Yeah. That is not a tunnel you could walk through. No. And they climb really fast.
Yeah. Commander Gala, fight me. Coward. Oh.
Oh. Haven't summoned one of these in a while.
Oh god. Well.
Once again.
If I can draw that thing close, open fire!
Ha! The reason I picked up that rock!
Hopefully we can also fire a few shots from that ballista.
Oh, Jesus.
Wasn't aiming at you at all.
I'm not giving up.
I need to get cover. Oh, that's not fair.
Thought that would happen. Oh, it's scripted specifically for that thing. Oh, there goes all the plating on its head.
Actually, my intention with that one. Come on. Do I not have... Oh shit, I don't have machine muscle. I can't make more.
You didn't dash, did you? After you got back?
Nope.
Reload faster.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, there is no way they walked through that tunnel like 20 feet behind that thing. First. There we go. Okay, the tail shoots lightning.
I can't get a good shot. Get the machine away from the ballista.
Machine doesn't want to move. Although at this rate, you're going to kill it yourself long before they shot it with the ballista. How's the other side of the arena working for you? Where's that ballista fire?
That was me hitting the wrong button again.
Keep its attention. Don't worry, I got you. Fades out. You're almost like tapped out completely though.
Oh, he's almost dead, and I've got plenty of, you know, random shit to do damage with. I just don't have it for advanced weapons. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, more if you get troubled into an immediate fight after this.
Easy clap. It's just those tear arrows are really expensive.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Maybe they shouldn't prop all their stuff up with sticks.
I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
295 shards. Stealth damage plus 25%.
Yeah, I might need to swap a coil real quick. Restock my medicine too.
Your hunter bow. Feeling all these medicinal plants grow in the arena.
Well, you don't want the competitors to get permanently hurt, right?
Machine muscle.
Oh! It takes 13 to make one? Wow.
It's about 4 per. You probably have... Oh wait, you don't have more in your storage stash, or it would say.
Would it?
It says, like... I think it says in parentheses how many in your stash.
No, that's how many I have on me.
Like if you
See?
pick it up, it'll say...
Now I have 6 instead of 5.
Yes. But if you had some in your stash, I think it would say picked up 2. Oh no, that's true. It'll say sent to your stash, and then it'll say how many are in your stash.
Yeah, but it's not going to my stash because I don't have enough on me yet. So no, I probably have quite a bit. I might not have amazing amounts, but at least enough to restock, I'm sure. Now, where am I going? I guess just generally hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, they really shouldn't use this much like shitty wood and plaster to build their.
Just make some of those in the meantime.
Sticks and mud fell apart. Our adobe is the strongest there is.
Oh, you're on our side.
An iron ingot, what a thing to bring to war. Why is it collapsing?
Because the whole thing was hanging by a thread.
We'll do it, Aloy.
Oh, missed.
It'd be a lot more satisfying if it didn't.
Come on, fight me one-on-one.
If only any of you were archers.
I'll be back with everything I have. And all who stand with Hekarro will be run red.
I mean, that was a devastating loss on your part, it looks like, but...
Yeah, I mean, we lost a few people in the attack, I think, at the second part of the attack.
Alarm time.
I'm pretty sure somebody got melted by the acid, at least.
Beep, beep, beep,
Yep.
From any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regalla.
Yeah, probably.
Years ago.
Machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for.
That's true.
When we first met, you spoke of your determination on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then, but I believe in you now. So leave me and get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
Yeah, you should probably stop using this building as a temple, though, because it's,
At least check and make sure the floor is going to give out from under you.
I didn't realize it was an entire suspended, like, fighter jet up.
Yeah, neither did I.
This is it. There's below.
Yep. It just turned off my glider.
Fine, you didn't need it anyway.
I was trying to be dramatic, but no.
It's a very short tunnel.
That console.
Oh. Server room?
Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Ether subordinate function to original code.
I'm glad the Master Override has gotten a lot more use, because that's a thing that should be useful.
Now to get this back to Gaia.
Yes, I have root access to everything.
So is this... It's all just a bunch of servers and...
That's what it looks like.
So did this reboot the, I would check to make there's no chest down here real quick.
Yeah. I wasn't sure which one I'd come in.
This might reset the, holograms.
With Perkins.
WTH.
Oh, what the hell, Perkins? Oops.
Don't ever partition the power surges. Gold Mountain Hollow.
Okay. I mean, this doesn't seem to tell us very much at all, but Gold Mountain Hollow.
So yeah, somebody was screwing with the holograms. So
yeah.
Some of the things that these people worship religiously might have just been.
Oh, you're right. Uh-oh.
This must be the vision that Chief Icaro saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived.
Are they about to have their minds blown?
It turns out the 10 were criminals.
Pretty much. I mean... Oh, yep, sorry, I just threw down your gods. That tends to happen around me.
The hologram they're talking about is the one that's currently buried underneath a fighter jet.
Where are you?
The one with the spear that, you know, went dark years ago after playing once.
Oh.
Please, Aloy, come here. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
Will they learn different architecture now?
There's no spikes.
We're supposed to have roofs?
Words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction.
Okay, I guess this isn't going to shatter them.
Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Okay, I mean, not a bad message for them to start taking to heart.
Timely.
Report for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Varl, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
On it.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent.
And you'll get your complimentary cell phone.
When I can.
A friend of yours. Should be interesting.
Because again, all he sees is her like salute,
All right.
say some words to nobody, and be like, "Yep, he'll meet you." Like,
Capturing it did something to the other holograms too. Might be worth checking out.
Let's see. There was some over here? No, that was just...
I don't know if that one was there before.
Oh, yeah, it is possible some new stuff opened up, but... New, okay.
Defiance of the federal government.
Oh no. How dare he dedicate profits to helping people?
Okay, so big business spent all of their money helping the people, and the government was like, well...
No water for you.
Which just made them look better.
Yeah. Which puts into context
so
why
they joined the cartel. Water cartel.
Which puts, you know, some valuable context on the whole Las Vegas water project thing.
Yeah. Well, that was... The hot zone was before the clawback, where Sobek got involved the first time.
Yeah.
So this was a good 20, 30 years before Sobek was like, hey, the whole planet's effed, so here's some robots that will, like, do terraforming and fix shit.
How do I... Try... Okay, there we go.
You're here forever now.
That's what I get for wanting that data point.
Yeah, I'm curious how many of these holograms, instead of being like, fight the war, marshals, it's just like, we lost 300 soldiers today.
Yeah. Oh, GTF 10.
What? Apoplectic?
Apoplectic. Like, extremely angry.
I've never seen that word used before.
Yep.
Unforgivable federal overreach. So the federal government ordered them to leave the land that was completely inhospitable and had no water.
And they said, fuck you, this is our land.
It's very much Centralia.
Yeah, this was...
So this whole, like, the 10 joining the fight against the machines was the federal government saying, get out, it's an inhospitable wasteland, and them saying, no, we'll fight you for it.
And then they fought U.S. government drones.
And won.
Yes.
Until the government eventually was like, okay, this is not...
This is stupid. Why are we doing this?
Like, we thought we'd chase you out, and then you launch this entire ad campaign.
And now we look incredibly bad, so where's the stash somewhere around here?
Press that.
There's the, do I have to scan it? I forget. Ah, there it is.
What? Oh. It's stylized. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense if they were like working with South American companies to like import water illegally to the hot zone.
Yeah.
It was like an international war against machines.
A really stupid international war against machines.
Yeah.
My God, was it stupid.
Probably what started them improving their machines, so...
Yeah.
It's possible these were part of the pioneers that... oh, this is the solar thing. That explains why they built a city there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's possible that these people in the desert are what kickstarted a lot of the clawback. If they had this like massive international like supply chain, they were like, this land is worth fighting for. The government was like, all right, fine. We'll fix the entire ecosystem.
Aloy, do you have a moment?
These daredevils of the sky shared it all.
That explains the tattoos then.
Yeah, okay.
Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regalla denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor.
You do?
A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regalla's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hekarro cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regalla's rebellion?
For some, Regalla represents a chance of vengeance against the Carja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Carja all the way to Meridian.
Your grandson, though, is what, like 20 at best?
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So you want me to sneak into his camp, kill everyone around him, and then says, your mom says come home. I'm sorry, your grandma says come home. And then just stealth disappear like the Predator. Will he listen to that?
Cavo didn't listen to you when he he joined the rebels. What makes you think he will now?
Kava was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen.
Ah, she figures he won't think it's all glamorous like he thought.
Yeah.
Which, fair.
You said Kava
That's pretty likely.
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru,
Especially if they thought they were going to be fighting the Kharjo and they're just fighting their own clans.
Yeah.
claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Kavo from following the trail of blood.
If Kavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Kavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Kavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to take care of first. I can meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll
You'll
make
be
our way
waiting
to
a
the
while.
outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
Let me add you to my list. This one at least seems like, you know... I'm for doing this quest.
Yeah. Meantime, we have a hyper-intelligent AI to plug into a bigger hyper-intelligent AI to eat it.
Like, yes, your grandson's important, but I do have something important to take care of first. Yeah, we are saving the world. And I need to at least empty this USB drive.
I mean, if anything, can you appreciate the file transfer speed these things have?
It's amazing! I mean, you saw how long it took just to upload that Technoblade video onto the USB sticks.
You know how long it took to even just to get off of it? Like come on. Even USB 3, I'm not convinced is cut out to be what they claim it is. Blood for blood.
Blood for the blood god. Where is this the one? Okay. Making sure it wasn't just some other quest that just popped up on me. It's up here, right?
Wouldn't know. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
We did get one of those survey drones, though.
Oh yeah, we did.
Right,
Is it over here? Okay, yes. This is the path. It just winds around.
I'm surprised they can't give you a campfire closer, honestly.
Yeah, just fast traveling into the base seems like it would be, you know...
Like only you know where it is. And it's a place you're going to go to frequently. Like,
Just let me go there.
There's highly probably a good chance that at some point something's happening there.
It'll be under siege. This isn't where I...
What?
This was the wrong path.
I was gonna say...
Wait a minute. Whoopsie dipsy. There it is.
All according to plan.
I just wanted to make an entrance that no one will see.
I saw the 3 birds and it was like,
Wait a minute.
Right, the piles and piles of an entire city worth of supplies they've drug here. complete with like 60 million candles, despite the place having interior lighting.
Where's Gaia? Yes, here's the stairs. We can see if my clone is a little less, useless.
Borderline suicidal.
Yeah,
You were supposed to be further along than this.
I'm glad you have returned, and I see you have recovered ether.
Yep, I'm the greatest.
Sure is a good thing the space alien still hasn't detected this place, despite the giant power signature and all the active scanning you're doing.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right back.
I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
There were more rooms?
Apparently.
I didn't realize there was anything still... Oh, I have to return the survey drone, so... Apparently that doesn't count yet. I guess it's just in my pouch somewhere, that whole drone.
The module. You basically hijack them and like pull a USB stick out of them.
Like the card shop. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them. As it does to my people and the Tanakh.
I just think my face says it all as is.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's not what I... That's a lot of things. The fuck? Okay. That's a lot of things. Where's...
Came back here. Whenever
Where's...
speaking, you found the new room.
What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives.
Machine strike, got it.
The displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
Oh.
A useful war map.
Okay.
So you can interact with that, or is that just the quest marker?
I think that's just the marker for him.
Oh.
Because he has things to say, yeah.
I was hoping that you could check it and be like, take out these cams to...
Just trying to remember, is this my room? Yes, there we go.
The room you've never stayed in.
Yeah, see? Plenty of machine muscle. I'd just been using it really heavily with all those boss fights in a row.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't have that much left. You have 124 total.
I'll need to not be so liberal with it, but...
My old spear.
What is that noise?
What's the purple knife?
Isn't that the symbol that I'm allowed to travel?
Oh, enter the Knocklands.
Yeah, the token.
Okay. Oh, we don't carry with us?
Yeah. Apparently.
I think they all know you at this point. It's probably fine.
Is that where she... yeah, I've got a few minutes. God, could you live a little closer? Everybody else is in the nice, easy-to-access hub.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Oh, God. That's
the one that Aloy first found.
Yes, her very like core memory formed here.
Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth,
The Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings.
Maybe she's not all on board with the plan?
Life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that. She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
A shame, I thought you'd be further along with this by now.
You were supposed to be.
Tilda reached out to you using a data channel. It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away. Alone.
You know, honestly, a pre-end of the world, Horizon Zero Dawn would make a really neat cyberpunk setting.
Or do like, what's the Breath of the Wild one, the Age of Calamity, where it's like, you know you're gonna lose, but you take part in the war.
Like, it's just, you could do a lot with this setting outside of the, current time period.
Before Pharaoh ruined it all.
Mm-hmm.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see white caps and hear waves crashing on rocks below.
Do we need to find this house now?
And there were gulls.
It's like a real location.
Crying outside.
Might be.
Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
I mean, I kind of doubt the house still exists in much of a,
It would have been a mansion of one of the richest people on the planet.
From their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. Did it interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos.
She wanted to watch TV.
Was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis? Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was...
She just went there to watch Netflix.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is!
When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters.
Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Is she, though?
Okay.
What if she just got close to being caught and had to...
Yeah.
Ailey could be a little nicer to her clone, but...
She has a lot of issues for a super genius.
Yeah.
Varl. But she is tough to take.
I was very alone, and it was very sad. Oh, poor thing.
Every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry. She's had a rough time, but she is...
But I just got flung through a wall by an elephant.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
I bury my trauma deep down.
I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn.
Yeah, she literally trained on it for years.
Time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure.
Maybe instead of, you know, hiding in the cellar looking at holograms, she could be up with Gaia learning things.
Mm-hmm. Or even just pull her out of the cellar where she can listen to the other people talking and just integrate a little bit.
You don't understand my trauma. I was very alone, she says, hiding in the dark, ignoring the other humans that would...
Yes, the growing number of humans. We're getting more every few days.
Yeah, her whole, like, I'm very sorry, it's hopeless, it's bad to be me, is like, I spent my whole life in school, and nobody would talk to me. Like, oh, okay. They were kind of mean to me. Alright.
Yes, and?
Were you abused? No, they just didn't talk to me.
They made me do a lot of homework.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me watch TV or, like, do things I wanted to do. I just had to keep learning. It's like,
open that door now.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Plants.
Oh, okay, this one was sealed too, I guess.
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks.
Ooh.
Which still exist, right?
Monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I'm sure something
Can we...
seed banks have survived.
Can we alter it a little bit so they plant a lot more of that red grass? Just like the next wave of machines coming out of the cauldrons just like spend 1 month doing nothing but red grass. That's all I need.
Aloy's invisible forever.
Yes.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite?
Is it the red grass?
Calotropis gigantea.
Oh.
The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around.
Well, I got that part.
This doesn't narrow it down for me.
Caterpillars turned into chrysalis. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
A little more than you thought.
They're actually just filled with the butterflies, not the flowers, but you know.
So, is the green panel anything?
It didn't seem like. Wait, green
Not
panel?
that one, the green one.
Oh.
The one that's like vibrantly green.
No, this is nothing.
You're right.
To this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I still get concerned because I don't think there's, like, an actual dedicated save point in here. And I kind of hate that.
Yeah.
Or there is one and I've just missed it this whole time, and that would bug me even more. Anyway, I'm technically working now. I logged into my
As you do.
so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here. Hope nothing terrible happens.
You can always like just fast travel out and save if you have to at some point.
Yeah.
I know your power situation is super stable and
Definitely.